Hello there, it's Mike Munter, and today I'm going to share 3 reasons why crowdsourced sites don't work for fixing negative suggestions that you may have for your name or your business name in Google Autocomplete. Now, first of all, what is crowdsourcing? Well, the internet defines crowdsourcing as the process of getting work or funding, usually online, from a crowd of people. The word's a combination of the words crowd and outsourcing. And the idea is to take work and outsource it to a crowd of workers. Some examples of crowdsourced sites include Amazon's Mechanical Turk, Microworkers, and Crowdflower. And there are many others. Now, prior to July of 2014, it was really easy to manipulate Google Autocomplete. All you had to do was create search activity for the terms you wanted to see using a crowdsourced site. If you do enough of those searches for your positive keywords, you could easily push out negative keywords. The problem is, in July of 2014, Google tightened up the algorithm, and these crowdsourced sites very rarely work anymore. Some reputation management firms are still using them, and I can almost guarantee you that it's not going to work. Now, the reasons why. Number one is these crowdsourced sites leave what's called a footprint. So what's a footprint? Well, on the internet, a digital footprint is the word used to describe the trail, traces, or footprints that people leave online. Now let me show you an example of one of the jobs and the actual footprint that it leaves. Now, as you can see on this job I've highlighted here, which I've blurred out the sensitive information, the worker is instructed to go to google.com. Okay, and of course they started at microworkers.com. So that's where the footprint is being left. Now, there's another byproduct that can also happen as a result of this. Sometimes we see campaigns that are done this way and the keyword gets frozen. And in that case, there is no way to change the suggestions. They get locked in because Google's algorithm senses that there is some manipulation that is being attempted. And this is where you don't want to be as a client. You don't want to be in a position where your keyword is completely frozen and it's just not going to change for months and months and sometimes years. So that's the first reason. The second thing that can happen is that the workers who are actually on Microworkers, the site, their IP address gets logged by Google. And so now Google has this information as well. And it'd be very easy for Google to add those people to a blacklist and say, all right, any search activity from this IP address, we're simply not going to count it, period. And so that worker, for any length of time, no matter what he does or she does, those searches aren't going to count. And the third reason why crowdsourced sites don't work is that I would say about 10 to 15% of the people who are using crowdsourced sites are from overseas, and they're using proxies in order to pose as a US worker. And of course they do that so they can make more money on a job that pays 25 cents in the United States as opposed to maybe 5 cents in the Philippines. And if you've watched my other videos, you know that proxies no longer work for fixing autocomplete. So there you have it. There are 3 reasons why I believe that the crowdsourced sites are not working anymore. It used to be that you could put a job up on Amazon's Mechanical Turk here and get the searches done very quickly. Within 2 to 8 weeks, your problem would be solved, but they're just not working anymore. And so what we've done is we've created our entire private network of United States workers. These are real people creating real searches, really natural looking search activity, and that gives you the best chance of a successful campaign. Now you might ask, well, why does a reputation management firm not go ahead and build their own network? Well, the answer is, I can tell you from my own experience, it's hard work and it's taken a long time. It's taken us 2 years to build our private network. There's a whole process of recruiting people, screening them, making sure they're doing the job right, and then of course paying them and managing them month after month. So it's very challenging and hard work to do that. And quite honestly, a lot of the big corporate firms are just lazy. And so they continue to do the same things that they've always done, which is to put these jobs up on the crowdsource sites. And if your reputation management firm is using these crowdsource sites, it could be a very good reason why your campaign isn't getting fixed. So if you have a problem with Google Autocomplete and you would like to get a quote from us, please give me a call at 503-890-6663. Or if you'd like to see our other educational videos, just Google the Google Autocomplete Bible or click the link in the description. Thanks.